Hey, everybody. I thought since I've been at uni almost a month now, I thought it'd be a decent time to kind of give you a feeling, my general feelings about moving on from college to uni and all that, since I've kind of pretty much settled now. Um, so, living in halls is kind of is it's a big change to get used to because you have, well, in my case, six guys sharing a flat and one communal kitchen, and you've got to deal with everyone's kind of personal quirks and how they react to each other. Like thankfully we all get on. We haven't killed each other yet, evidently. Well, I may have killed them, but you don't know that, or do you? But you have to deal with everyone's kind of individual things, and that can cause some not well. It can cause disagreements, and you can butt heads occasionally. But for the most part, you will have a good time if you just generally if you're always courteous and say hi, how you doing, and just be nice. You get on, and you kind of build this rapport and relationship with the people that you live with. And also you've got to manage, chill time. You gotta you have your leisure time, like if you go out or you stay in, read books or whatever. You got to balance that with work, and that was initially a kind of a shock and difficulty for me because, like as I said in the first few weeks of my vlogs, I was doing like induction period along with my teaching stuff, so that detracted a lot of time to go to freshers and chill. But you got to be prepared to make those sacrifices. Like I was mentioning yesterday, sometimes you got to take move something to better yourself. And in this case, you got to take out some of your leisure time to put into study. And don't get me wrong, it's not easy, not in the slightest. Like I personally, I've had enough time to kind of fit in like watching anime and reading or whatever. But like I have some friends who are like initially did struggle with the concept of we're gonna have a lot of work and there's not gonna be a lot of time to chill and do whatever. But everyone's kind of figuring out their routine and it's come less of a concern. But there's still the whole thing. Well, it's not how it used to be, and I think when you get to this stage, everything's not going to be as it used to be. This is why you come to uni in a sense, for this step up in your life. And then the classes are good. Like we don't really have like a horrible lecturer or anything really. You have your ups and downs. There's always going to be the classes which you prefer over others, obviously, but it's good. There is a good mix, and even the least favorite of my subjects, I'm starting to get more intrigued in, and some of the stuff I'm getting from that, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's actually pretty interesting. And there's a piece I have to write in a couple of months. I might use some of the stuff I'm learning now for that, and it's really interesting to see how the work ethic is different. So you have to force yourself a lot more. You have to push. Rather than just resting on your laurels and expecting the tutor to push you. But also the types of information is a lot different to when you get from college, shall we say. Yep. That's not a regular occurrence. But at college you kind of get this kind of textbook all off a slideshow kind of thing. But when you're at university, especially in my lectures, I found like they will have a slideshow, but it's a lot of personal experience and knowledge and a lot more personality on how they deliver the information and the information they give, and it works well because that way it's relatable rather than being spoon-fed. Some of it is left for you to go and research, which I like that, and I like to build my own knowledge rather than just relying on the knowledge of another. So that's good. Like overall, uni is not a bad time. You make friends quickly if you're worried about that. I know a lot of people were worried about that. During the point I was worried about that. Making friends and fitting in. Like a lot of people for 3 weeks. I'm wrapping up soon. Don't worry. But 3 weeks, people have got pretty well. Yeah, but 3 weeks, people have got pretty close already. I think that's really because like everyone's in the same boat of something new and new venture. Everyone's moved into halls or living at home, but moved away from their old friend group. friend group you stayed with through school and the sixth form or college. So, it's good. So you will definitely have a good time. You will not die or kill anybody. Hopefully not. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I just want to cut this off before I get a bit more rambly. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Monday, 12 to 1. I will keep saying this to the end of time. My show on D1 Radio, on anime, comics, and manga. 12 to 1, type D1 Radio into the tuning app to find it there, or d1radio.com. And that's all I have to say on that. So thank you very much again, guys, for watching. And I will see you... Come on! Yeah! Next time.